So this is going to be another Mama Monster original. Hopefully it's not too silly for all of you. So first, I wanted to tell a little story about how important kitty cats have been with our family. When I was little, and all the adults asked me, what did I want to grow up to be? Why, I would tell them I wanted to be a cat. Aww. When I got a little older, I realized they all thought that was silly. So I would say veterinarian, the animal doctor. But I found out that you have to see sick animals too, not just play with healthy ones. So I decided maybe that wasn't the job for me. One other little funny story is that when I was pregnant with Kraken, Daddy Cat, my husband, had a dream that I gave birth to a litter of kittens. And wouldn't you know, both my little boys regularly meow and act like little kitty cats. So maybe there was something to that dream. Now, I had a pair of kitty cats that I had. And when I met them, the boy cat, the brother, they were litter mates. He was so friendly, he would not stop purring when he was taken out of the crate, the cages that they had all of the adoptable kitty cats in. Whereas his sister would not come out of underneath the crates and cages. So literally all I could see was in my face. And the lovely lady assisting us kept assuring me she almost had his sister. Now, this brother and sister pair were quite adorable and lovely, but they were stinky. The big fluffy Junpei, as I called him, he had horrible fart clouds. And his sister, who had short hair and was black and white, well, let's just say she was like a skunk in more than one way. So, one of the things that was funny about how fluffy and black he was that he was truly a void cat. He figured out how to get into my closet. And so, very frequently, when I reached in to get a sweater or something else, I would feel fur, and then and these great golden eyes would open up and see me. It just so happened that one day, my two kitties got out. My very loving void kitty and my very shy jellicle cat. We called her Merrimack. Now Merrimack was so shy that when they both got outside, that she would not come back in if she saw a human. So what I did was I set out a bowl of cat food, and I waited with the door ajar, and I waited and I waited, because I knew if she did not come back on her own, I had no chance at all of catching her, because she was quite quick and quite shy. And it just so happened that she came home. I was so pleased, because see, her brother had already come home hours before. So I closed the door and and made sure she was safe and back in the house and not injured. And then I realized, oh, I should probably go get that bowl of cat food off the porch. And wouldn't you know, there was a skunk eating the cat food directly outside the door. And I could smell the stinky skunk through the door. And let me tell you, it wasn't even 5 minutes between her coming back through the open door and me finding a tempted skunk finishing off the kitty cat food on the porch. I was very lucky that it came that order. I do not know what would have happened if a skunk had decided to come in my house. Alright, so we have a couple of bonus stories. Now, Mama Monster's mother had a backyard wedding, and it just so happened that she had a Siamese cat called Sinloy, and he was a very brilliant Siamese, and decided all on his own to join the wedding. So he marched down the procession and even sat with the bridesmaids. It was the highlight of her wedding. And speaking of Mama Monster's mother, when Mama Monster was little, we had a great big fluffy dog. It was called a Keeshond or Keeshond. And when Grandma Monster was driving home, she saw a dog wandering in the road. Is that our dog? Goodness grief, that's not safe at all. So she popped the door open and said, "Get in the car." And the doggy jumped right into the car and she drove home. And then when she got to the door, there was our dog at the door. Oh my, not my dog. Luckily, the doggy did have tags, so they were able to find the owner. But who knew we had a look-alike dog just a few blocks away from our house. So, that was my extra little stories about our kitty cats. I hope you enjoyed it, and you have a great day.